guys, welcome to Cold Brew Coffee. So the first thing you want to do is talk to the store manager when you get there at the club and ask them about where to set up. And suggest we usually set up near the dairy cooler produce. Is that okay with you? Another thing you want to ask is, let them know we called ahead about borrowing a table. And you want to get one of the 4-foot tables they have in the club there. And also, you want to ask, where do you go to get ice? Because that's something important we'll be needing for the demo. After speaking to the club manager, grab a grocery cart and retrieve your supplies. So then take your grocery cart and go over to the pickup kiosk where you'll pick up the remainder of your items. That's going to include coffee cups, 2 bottles of Cold Brew product, milk, and also water. First, of course, you want to set up your table. And you're going to find in your bin 1 black tablecloth, so go ahead and put that on. Okay guys, so you've got your tablecloth on. Next you want to check your bin and do kind of an inventory. You've got your hot pot with extension cord right over here, okay? So you've got that taken care of. Also you have a cooler with ice that you got. And then also you have your wipes, styrofoam cups, burlap Cold Brew bags, okay. You also have your plastic flex cups that have the Cold Brew logo on them. You're also going to have your gloves and hair nets, artificial sweetener and regular sugar. The recipe, these are the Cold Brew recipes that you can hand out. Make sure you hand these out for every demo that you do. Water, you've got milk that go along with your ice there. And let's not forget, of course, the Cold Brew product itself. And I think that just about covers everything I said about the stir sticks. And so that's it as far as the bin goes. Okay, so we're all set up. And a couple of things that I want to mention is about the ice chest. Obviously, it's fairly small. So the idea to use with your milk is finding another container. If you have to, you could just take one of your gallon containers and use that. So you don't have just a gallon of milk hanging out on your table that's cooling down too fast. So you can take that, pour it into another container, and then store that in the dairy coolers. There's a big metal bar where you slide it open, and slide that open, you can have a cart there with your spare milk, and if you have extra ice from, say, an ice bag that you get from the club, you can store that there, or actually you want to store the ice, of course, in the frozen section, and so that it keeps it nice and cool. Now, although directions on the bottle here say that you use a full amount to fill the spout up full, and it's this one here, you unscrew the top. We only, for the purposes of this demonstration, are going to only fill it up halfway. So make sure you only fill it up halfway, okay? So Cold Brew is a New Orleans original since 1989. It's a fresh, all-natural coffee concentrate without the bitter acidity that you get with a lot of the other brands. So let's go ahead and make some. You want to open this up, you're going to peel the top off, and we're going to squeeze the bottle and fill it up halfway, just as we mentioned previously. So explain to the member you can use a little or a lot of this. It's totally up to them. But for the purposes of this demo, of course, like I said, we squeeze about half in there. So for the Cold Brew part, the iced coffee, we're going to take a cup here and put some ice in it. Scoop of ice. And then we're going to add our shot of Cold Brew. Just like so. And then I'm going to add some water, 2 ounces of water to that. And 2 ounces of milk. have it, folks. Put a little stir stick in there and stir it up a little bit. And then the member can just take, if they want sugar, whatever else they want to do to it. So that's the cold version. Now for the hot version. Okay, so for the hot brew, we'll get us a cup here. And pour in our cold brew, squeeze, like so. Then we pour. And then we've got our hot pot. Now this hot pot gets hot really quick. I have it set on maybe like halfway above low, and it's steaming hot. So we'll pour that in there, a couple of ounces, and then we'll add, if they like milk, you know, we'll add some milk to that. You can add sugar, whatever you like. So for a fraction of the cost, normally if you go out and buy frappuccinos or caramel macchiatos, you can buy the ingredients and have your own that you can make at home for a fraction of the cost. And so you want to make sure that with every demo that you do, every one you make, you have eye contact with the members, you smile at them, you enjoy what you do. You know, you might as well enjoy while you're here, and that's something that's going to get them excited about cold brew. And that's it, guys. Give yourself a round of applause. So, at the end of your shift, pack everything up neatly into your bin and take the tablecloth. You can use your wipes. Make sure you wipe the table off good so it looks just as brand new as when you borrowed it earlier in the day. Take the table, put it back up over where the tables go, and then take your supplies back to the temp agency. Thanks, guys, and enjoy.